Finna bush your head. Fresh off work, still got the work clothes on. No refresh. Say my dad about to whoop you, big mom. Yes.
Get out. Get out. You done got your whoop now. So you can take off your shirt?
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits, loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Rebels kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The give is to Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Carr to throw. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Finds us back in the middle. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on 3rd. Fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. And now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a crease to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got...
Might have a chance. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Lacey. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Guys, he's already got 44 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go and make a statement today.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. Here in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. It's complete on the right side. At the 45 on its way. Got a lot of room to the right.
job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Oh, what a move.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside. It's Lacey. There's some room. He now has 53 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him.
There he goes.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Rebels have a lot of options on second and inches. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Fires to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Cook. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, two top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. That brings them to within one.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for space. It's Mobley. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Showing off the arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense is back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are turning it on. Got enough for the first. The 10. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Might be calling a hot route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mobley. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Second and inch is a really good time to take a shot. Takes the handoff. It's Young.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They want to run it left here. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Play fake. Carr. Firing to the right, complete. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for space. It's Lacey. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
That's caught. It's Haas. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Gets it out fast. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He might want another play. Carr. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the ground, it's Young. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Clemson Tigers. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country.
Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Throwing, Carr. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Escapes the pressure to his right. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
4th down, Carr. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
On the run, it's Lacey. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try.
He's got it on the outside. Off and running. Touchdown, Rebels. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Mobley. At the 35, he's loose. breaks into the open. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Mobley. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Got his man on the right. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Notre Dame comes to the line. That last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Leaves it with the running back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
With the draw, it's Mobley. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 3rd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got room on the return. Go pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Iron.
Well, this has been a defensive war. You're just wondering which side could hang on long enough. But how about the defense coming away with a big pick-6 late to take the lead? You got to step up in big moments. You saw the ball thrown, you pluck it out of the air, you find your convoy, and you're off to the races. That is an outstanding game-changing play.
And they'll try to tack on two. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And the sticky fingers makes that two-point conversion decision a good one. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Just a huge stop by their defense, and now there's a little work to do if they're going to try to pull this one out late. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. Want to welcome to college football for this season. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. And here's the third interception of the night. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO.
And down he goes. The protection good for a while. It broke down, and he could not get away. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
What a big, aggressive play call on fourth down for this offense. Defenses, you're taught to put your feet by the sticks. Don't give up that first down. Nice job by the offense saying, okay, if you're going to do that, we're going to throw the football down the field over your head. They get aggressive on fourth down, and they get rewarded.
Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
With this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Bringing the heat. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
The give is to Williams. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead...
GG's, bro. I always be myself, bro, at the end, dog.
And start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Turnovers, bro. Yeah, on the road. Yeah. Yeah. We got look.
Might win the game. Win the game.
Right.
And 3 out 2. Yeah.
Ain't that tough, bro. It's week 0. Though. Week 0 don't really even count, though. I say week 0 really don't even count. Yeah, like week 0 games don't really matter. I still be at the top. Hey, it's week 0. Yeah, it's basically like a warm-up game. Really, it ain't gonna really count against you. It ain't gonna help you either, right? 3 interceptions, bro. Can't win like that. Yup.
10 on the game. Yeah.
I had him. I wasn't not locked in. I played fresh off work. I got it. Waiting on it. Oh yeah.
You said you got the game. Yeah, so you wait. So you got the game by the season.
Hey.
Well, y'all right out that left, so it might be 5 something. Yeah, left it right there now, almost 5 something. I left it 5 something, so probably be sticking to our keep probably some got 50 tracks. You know.
Dang.